A short sound one.
Okay.
Take off. I'm holding.
Okay, your crosshair's like really
sound
unstable. Like, I'm gonna boot up the game to show you what I'm talking about. I'm booting up Bind. Because the way you're moving and aiming here, you're missing this shot way more than I am. And it's got nothing to do with aim. Adding on aim, I'm hitting it even more often, of course, because I'm fucking cracked. But you're setting yourself up for failure. So your problem is you walk around with your crosshair too low, and when it's time for aiming at head height, you've got to like remind yourself to come up. You should always just be aiming horizontally, left and right. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't just be aiming at this height the whole time. So you throw your eye a bit up, and now we need to be at head height. Like snapped there, ready to shoot if they peek. About this far from the corner is how far I like to hold, personally. Okay, but notice when I'm moving, the only time my crosshair moves vertically is here to throw my eye. And then it comes right back to head level. And I'm ready to shoot. So again, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to eye out showers. And then I'm coming here. And I'm ready. Why is your default to aim like this? Why do you aim like this? And then you're like, okay, time to hold an angle. Ah. That's such a waste of time. Why don't you just, by default, aim up here? This is my default crosshair height. It just happens to be here. If I want to throw an eye, I'll lift it up a bit. Back down. Default height. Bam. Why is yours doing this? And then you're like, okay, head height time. What? That's so inefficient.
Hello gamers, look at your elo, now look at mine, now back to your elo, now back to mine. Sadly, it isn't mine, but if you stop autopiloting outdated strategies and start getting free VOD review coaching, it could look like it's mine. Look down, back up, where are you? You're on bind. With the strats your strats could be like, what's in your hand? Back at me, I have it. It's the Valorant gift card from Woohoojin. For your successful follow-up thought, look again. The gift card is now an ego vandal. Anything is possible when you get your Valorant tips from a talking banana and not TikTok. I'm on a gaming chair.
Shunitsu. Okay, fade, bind.
Yes. Let's just season it over here.
Okay, season 8. Thanks for the pistol round, schmucks.
Showers, one shot, nothing showers.
Whoa. Shunitsu, you care to explain why after your beautiful pre-round, you're solo contesting showers? What are we doing? We don't need control of both lanes on bind. We just need one. We've got A short. It's lit. Just fight for A short. You don't want A short. You want showers. It's lit. Take rays. Take showers. What is this both nonsense? You were worried about the lurker? Great. Take rays. Except you used your eye, dude. They're not in showers. It's lit. Now go back short.
58 chamber.
Oh my god. Look what you're doing. What are we doing up here? You're solo aggressing out showers?
58 chamber.
I got bomb on showers. Can you guys come to me?
26
Yes, come
jet.
to me. Yes, just come to me. I bomb.
Okay. This is just like that other guy, the Sova Ascent VOD. Don't forget the pyramid, okay? You did your job. You said just swing off me, Shunitsu. But then you look at your minimap and you go, okay, but this piece of shit is not just swinging off me. So you called this guy to swing off you, but then you know he's not because I hear your exasperation right here. You go, like you literally tisk verbally. You're like, God, you piece. So swing with them. They didn't listen to you. Tough. Don't be a piece about it. You call somebody to do something. They don't do it. Now adapt to them. It's annoying, I know. But that's the full cycle of being blameless, okay? First, call good thing. That's step 1. Now they listen, and the odds they listen goes up as rank increases, but it never hits 100%. They listen, it's lit. They ignore you, the odds of this go up as your rank decreases, of course. Play with them. Suck it up. This is the full flow chart to being blameless. Okay? If they ignore you and you just keep holding your angle and watch them take a fight and you go, you piece, I said to swing off me, then you're just part of the problem, okay? I know you told them to swing off you. They ignored you. You're just as equally in the wrong for not adjusting either. I don't like that you're getting wide. I like holding it tight like this for info, because then you can unswing if you see him, because your homies with the numbers are playing over here. I don't like coming out like this and giving a straight on fight to the chamber while you're on 70 HP, you know?
Too long, too long.
We get orb.
One is jumping at
You
hookah,
rotate
too long.
B.
Smoking
Dog,
hookah.
I'm
What are you gonna dog? Why did you just pull out dog?
dogging out.
What are you doing? Whoa, what? So there's too long.
Too long, too long.
One is jumping at hookah, too long.
One's jumping at hookah. Too long. What are we dogging?
Smoking hookah.
Our Cypher sees the hookah drop.
I'm dogging out.
What are you dogging out? Front sight? What do I see like something different than you? Cypher's vision cone appears to see all of front sight. Like he sees all of it. There's nothing there. The dog's not going to see anything
I think hookah, yeah, dig.
because we know that there's nobody there. Who could jump out? No, but look. Okay. The one option you're covering is if they silently hop onto this box and sit there, and now they're looking CT holding that smoke, right? Because anything else, they're spotted by this Cypher who sees the walkout. They're smoked off hookah. This Jet's got sight. We've got trip for long. We've got trip for sight. So the only dangerous area that you potentially be dogging is this tiny little triangle that they would have had to silently jump into. When's the last time you did this in a 5 versus 5? You silently jumped out of a smoke onto front B while your teammates were pushing along. Like, it doesn't make sense, Shinichi. They're not out of hookah. They would have used utility. We don't need this info.
I think hookah, yeah, dig.
Like, let's pretend they are on that box right now. If you dry peek and they're right here and they kill you, this guy's so dead, man. This guy's so dead. Anyways, it's fine.
One long. Vim, hold
They
south,
might
I'll
die
pick up your
rotate.
shot. Yep, hold south, I'll pick up your
Yeah.
shot.
Oh, no. She needs to. For weak side, we don't allocate 1 and 1. We allocate 2 or 2. I don't care which one.
Too long, jet in chamber.
Still long.
That's all.
Like, let's just pretend they're walking up short right now. You would kill one and you'd die. Okay? You get traded. But let's pretend instead you're right here with Brimstone and they're walking up short. Well, they're going to plant the bomb and then you're going to have 2 coming from showers. Which is really good. It's really good. Why is both lane control not important? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can't control both lanes with 2 people. You're drawing a conclusion from that, which I never stated to be true. I didn't say I think both lanes isn't important. I'm saying you can't contest both lanes with 2 people. Your weak side.
A shot sound 1.
Okay.
Take up, please. I'm holding.
Okay, your
Ooh,
crosshair's like really
sound one.
unstable. Like, I'm gonna boot up the game to show you what I'm talking about. I'm booting up Bind. Because the way you're moving and aiming here, you're missing this shot way more than I am. And it's got nothing to do with aim. Adding on aim, I'm hitting it even more often, of course, because I'm getting cracked. But you're setting yourself up for failure. So your problem is you walk around with your crosshair too low, and when it's time for aiming at head height, you've got to like remind yourself to come up. You should always just be aiming horizontally, left and right. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't just be aiming at this height the whole time. So you throw your eye a bit up, and now we need to be at head height. Like, snapped there, ready to shoot if they peek. About this far from the corner is how far I like to hold, personally. Okay, but notice when I'm moving, the only time my crosshair moves vertically is here to throw my eye. And then it comes right back to head level. And I'm ready to shoot. So again, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to eye out showers. And then I'm coming here. I'm ready. Watch you. You're not ready for shit. I mean, look at it right now. You're too low. How did we get too low? Because you're always too low. Okay, you lift up for the eye.
A shot sound 1.
And bam, we're too low. We're too low. We're in the ground. You're not away from the corner. You're in the ground. You're not at head height. Now you're slowly lifting it up and you're at like shoulder height. But by the time you finally got it to head height, you're like thinking about it. All this mental effort. You're like, okay, wait, not head height. Okay, up. Oh, you're dead. They already peeked you. You don't have time for this.
I'll find you.
You've got to just, bam. Why is your default to aim like this? Why do you aim like this? And then you're like, okay, time to hold an angle. Ah, that's such a waste of time. Why don't you just by default aim up here? This is my default crosshair height. It just happens to be here. I want to throw an eye. I'll lift it up a bit, back down, default height. Bam. Why is yours doing this? And then you're like, okay, head height time. What? That's so inefficient. That's why you died. Look,
A short sound one.
Take off.
it takes you like 3 seconds and you're still moving. You're still moving to get into position to hold this angle. It's really good to get posted before the eye lands, because if you put yourself in this guy's position, when he hears that eye coming, he's not coming out here like, oh yeah, bet, Fade, let's fight. He's not doing that shit. He's like, oh shit, it's an eye, and he's aiming at it. It pops, he shoots it, and now he's coming to swing you. Okay? That's what they all do. It's what you do. It's what I do. It's what they're going to do. So you throw the eye, and you should be posted before it lands. You see? Watch how long it takes you to post again.
A
Eye,
short sound one.
Take off.
you're not posted yet. You're still moving. Like, you see? And you die because you're literally not ready yet. Look, I'm going to show you. It's not just you. It's everybody in this elo.
Aim.
Look at where this Raze aims by default when she has her knife out. She aims at the ground. It's gross.
2 south.
She
Dead
still
in.
aimed too low. See? Like, look.
Nice.
Even this guy. It's every single player in this lobby. This guy's getting his spray controls carrying him up. Like, look. He's on her shoulders.
Nice.
Every single player. I don't get it.
my bad.
I don't understand why this is the default. Why doesn't there exist a single player who aims too high? Riddle me that, chat. Why does nobody aim too high all the time? Everyone always aims too low. What's up with that? You know what's up with that? You're afraid. You're afraid of missing, so you aim for center mass. You say this knife out in crosshair mode? Yes. And you know what I do when my knife is out? I still aim at my normal height. Why would I knife out and be like, okay, time to intentionally aim lower? Why? What's the advantage to aiming lower with my knife out? Now I'm just making it harder to pull out my gun. Why wouldn't I just keep my crosshair at the right height at all times? It's much easier because now I only have to aim left and right. Feel like your arm can't physically keep it completely horizontal? Yeah, conveniently, the first scenario in my playlist that I made with Voltaic is literally tracking a ball that moves perfectly horizontally left and right for a minute. That's the whole scenario. It's literally just training this muscle, aiming left and right without going up and down. Because all of you are bad at this. Where's that playlist? It's releasing later this week on YouTube. If you're a tier 3, you can see it right now in the tier 3 channel. It's pinned.
Gonna use it. Let's get your orb, you'll be one off.
Where are you?
I'm holding.
You're literally not holding. You are literally not holding. Not a single point during this round would I want to be you. Like, I would change something always. So right now, you're the closest to where I'd want to be you, but there's no world I'm hitting this shot. I am not a trigger bot. Neither are you. That is so grossly close to the corner. Should be like out here. Look at you. Now look at me. Now look at you. Now look at me. Now look at you. Now look at me. Now look at you. Now look at me. Look at you. Look at me. Okay? I really hope they peek you. This is so gross. You think you have this fast of a reaction time? You think their head registers on their screen for 1 millisecond and you left click?
I only one smoke.
That's so close to the corner, dude.
120 for Sky.
Look, look. After you throw your util, look how low your crosshair comes again.
Sky.
I hate this. Why do I have to tell you your crosshair
Nice, one more,
placement is
one more.
bad?
Nice.
This is going to cost you too many fights. Like, even here, your default can't be this. This cannot be how you default walk around the map. You have to fix this. You don't pull out your gun and do this. Okay? You pull out your gun and you're already at head height. Should always just be at head height. The only time you shouldn't be at head height is when there's a hecking vertical difference, and then you need to, yeah, mentally adjust. Anytime you're peeking something that's flat, you should never be too low. Look, I'm in minimap mode right now, okay? I'm gonna walk around the map in minimap mode while aiming my crosshair. I'm looking at just my minimap. Now let's pretend they're hacking octagon. I'm at head height the whole time, and then I can just swing over to octagon. Because I've practiced this a billion times. A billion hecking times. The crosshair can't help but be aimed at head height. Like, I'm not thinking about it. It's totally subconscious. Just like how for you, it's subconscious for you to aim like this. It's subconscious. Like, I've got to actively think about doing this. This feels so wrong. It's subconscious for me to just aim up here. Which is why I hit a million more headshots than you. Because I don't have to think about it. I'm aimed at the right height. Do you see how jarring it is when we go back to your VOD?
Let them come up.
And you can name literally any Valorant pro. In fact, let's just pull up a hecking... What? Bam. Crosshair's down here, but that's because he's aiming CT at head height. He's not thinking about the height of his crosshair. I promise. He's just thinking about where the enemy locations, his timing. Holy shit. Bam. Bam. Next streamer. Next streamer. Pico. Oh my god, he was aimed down in the pre-round.
I mean, C feels free. They're gonna have ops and stuff though. It's just gonna be hard.
Oh my god, he's
You may
aiming
have to
down,
smoke
chat.
this jet and then dash into your next smoke if we're gonna go C. I'm just gonna drone no matter what though.
Oh, he's already aiming up.
That's okay.
The round started.
Speed this up probably. Raise nade from garage. I tagged him. Dash out. Darting back sight. Sova dart. They have raise all here. We gotta be careful. Not outspawn yet. Probably outspawn.
Nope, he's good.
Nice kill.
Oh, he's mad. I got him in the
He's
cage.
good.
I'm 1 HP right now.
Okay.
He's good. Can't help
Good flank
it.
as
We're
well.
at head height. Okay, next streamer. Yeah, world champion.
Reloading. Spike down.
Man, this is crazy. Why doesn't his crosshair dip down when he doesn't need it to be a head height?
Watching here. Reyna planted.
Almost like he's not even thinking about it.
Reloading.
I have a double.
Holy cow, this guy's close to his monitor.
Long.
Last player standing.
All of those shots were head height. And you know why? You know why? That's why he missed. Okay? This is my prediction on why you guys aim at body height. It feels better to you bronze goobers, well, everyone up to like ascendant, when outgoing here says 50 and 1 body shot. You feel like you've done more. But notice his outgoing has a single shot hit and it's a headshot. Because headshots are the only thing that matter in this game 9 times out of 10, unless you've got a shotgun or an Odin. Basically every other weapon, body shots do not matter at all. Unless of course you've been told the enemy's got 3 HP. These people will only aim for the head. It's better. Here we go. TDM Curry. You can't help it. Dude's cooking. Body shot. He sucks. Who's next? Dope Eye? Is he playing? It's on Wardell's team. How many I gotta show you?
Launching smoke. Reloading.
Hey, deadlocks.
Smoke's down.
Okay.
At least 5 more. Ooh, he does aim down for the bunny hops.
Cooking, but I should.
As agreed. As agreed.
Spike down. B.
He's on top of this. Watch out. He's on top of this.
Oh, we're at head height. We're chilling. Crosshair is too close to corners when holding. You're not that guy. Crosshair floats way too low, way too often. Aim at head height. Easiest gift card? Oh, Calomancer. Calomancer. This is a really fucking hard gift card. This is a really hard gift card. For everybody who's like higher rated who does this, You think it's easy? This shit took me like over a month of consistent practice to get down myself when I was like doing this. It only becomes subconscious by focusing on it actively. This is my tip. I've done this multiple times, okay? I've learned how to do it myself. I've coached people how to do it. Do it nonstop. I mean pre-round. I mean you're knife out. I mean you're rotating. This is the fastest way to learn it, okay? I promise. I will be checking for 80% coverage, including pre-rounds. So if you're pre-round and you're aimed at a wall, I'm going to be docking points, Shinichi. I'm going to be docking. I'd be like, nope, you should be aimed at a corner right now, Shinichi. And you'd be like, huh? But it's pre-round, Woohoojin. I'd be like, fuck yeah, it is. I told you ahead of time the rules.